Hello. Hello. We're starting with thank you, Young O'Shea.
Thank you, sir. Kathleen says, burn it, my name isn't Mark. Indeed. He tried to reply to that message as him, but it came through as Chris actually again. I was being supportive, saying you've got this, but...
I was trying to say, if you don't burn it, because they never let you forget.
Indeed. Hello, Stephen Fleetwood Joyce. Good evening to you, sir. We also got Joan. It'll be okay, it hasn't got bacon on it. Lovely stuff.
All right, Joe.
Good evening to Charlie Grant on all the platforms, as always. Thank you very much for joining us. Have you seen Wednesday's special? Yeah. Have you seen that on Wednesday? If you've not seen it, I would recommend you go back and at least watch round number 2. Was it round 2? Yeah, I think it was round 2.
Oh, the Grunts spotted it.
It was fantastic. That was suggested by Bertie B.
Oh, the round. I thought my little faux pas.
Bertie B's was suggested that months and months ago. Hello, Brad. Hiya. Charlie Grant got them all. Good stuff. They were fun. They were fantastic. There was one I saw on there. I did mention it, but there was a Jamie Vardy one who looked exactly like him. Like, it was quite spooky. Thinking he should have been like the number one on the website just because he looked so much like him. So it's blustery outside, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was doing, wasn't it? Before we just went live, I was going to have a quick look at the weather tomorrow because I believe.
Hi all, hope to enjoy it as always. I might not tell any jokes though, as I do not get any marks.
Yep, thunderstorms up tomorrow.
Mark's shirt looks like a French prison shirt. Indeed. I'm
going to a gig tomorrow.
We are less hot tonight, Danny, yeah. It's actually been, I've been fairly alright, okay in here today.
It's been slightly better. We've had a little bit of a sea breeze, so that's helped.
Oh, that storm's been blowing through the house, so...
Yeah, well, that's what we've got tomorrow.
Oh, I love a good storm. Do you guys like storms?
Oh, it's actually starting late night.
Oh, can't wait.
It's starting tonight. When does it say? It's going to start at 2 o'clock, all the way through the night. A really heavy rainstorm.
Sue Moon 99 says, after falling out that top, looks like you're deported into Australia.
All right, calm down, the lot of you.
Off to the colonies.
Gig, it is Jagged Tooth, Hybrid Kid, who have been on my list to see live for so long. It was going to be a band that I really like called XOXO. I know the guys really well. Unfortunately, one of them tested positive, so can't play the gig. All of them are staying out of anybody's way, which I think is great. And then on Monday, if you're you get access to BBC Sussex at 8 o'clock in the morning. Apparently, I'm being interviewed about venues and stuff. Under wireless. So I'll probably mess that up at that time of morning, but there you go.
Well, we're not morning people. Especially whenever I talk to my mum, because she gets home from work after being at work from 6 a.m. in the morning, and she goes to bed when we're about to start work. It's quite confusing. Or rubbish, where's Waldo? Yes.
All right.
There he is. There's the Wally.
You calm down yet?
I'm alright. Oh, we can create a poll on YouTube now. Look at that.
Ooh.
That's interesting. I was going to make a poll actually about...
Just shut up.
Just
shut up. We'll leave that alone.
I forgot to have a hay fever tablet. I'm going to regret that. Can you get... There's a little doctor's bag on the bottom shelf. Can you get that for me, please? Let's be honest, Mark, you're probably going to mess it up on whatever time of day it is from Charlie Grant. Thank you very much. Laura's been at the beach all day and only just got home. We'll catch up. Have a good one. Have a good one, Laura. I hope you've had a lovely day. Mark's covering something up with a T card. Why?
Nothing.
Okay. Do you know I can just scroll down? Or
Can people just chat a lot so I can just...
My scroll wheel is faster than your hand, my friend. Hello, all, says Joan.
Yes, he did check the rounds tonight. Allegedly.
Oh, dear. Got a bit shiny on my head there. So we're live. We've got the quiz on in 4 minutes and 48 seconds.
48 seconds, eh?
Yeah.
It's now 4 minutes 44 seconds.
Good grief.
Oh, the fours.
All the fours. 44.
If you went with us on Wednesday, we had such a marvellous time with our live quizzes in the pubs.
Indeed, we had a much better time at the pubs than we did on Wednesday. That was annoying. We all need to know what Mark did now. Sharing is caring. I'm going to put it on. At the end of round 1, I'm going to put a poll up. I like Linda's Les Mis reference on YouTube chat. Indeed, should have put 24601 on the pocket. Kathleen says, good news. I did not burn the pizza.
So clever.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are coming to our pub quizzes, please book yourselves in. It wasn't full, but we were surprised by the numbers that we got. We're going to be back up to reserve list very, very shortly, if not this week.
Exactly, yeah. Even a terrible pizza is edible. Any pizza is a good pizza because it's a pizza. You know?
Part of it is.
What?
Pizza. Never mind.
Is there any way I'll burn 800 calories? I like that. Sumu99, the comedian over on Twitch. Good evening, my two favourite guys. Hello, Jackie. Ultimate Meat Lovers Pizza, baby, says Kathleen. I'm on a steak when this is finished. Mark has discovered the joys of Aldi and how good their meat is.
It's actually better quality.
So
it's actually better quality meat than Sainsbury's.
So we got some steaks, and Mark had his on Sunday. And I'm going to have mine today. Evening both, on my own again. I'm going to have words with that Laura Croft, said Sue Lawrence. Telegrams heading down the south to the M1 motorway to be with the family and friends to celebrate my sister's birthday. Real people, not in rectangles.
Way.
In these things. Danny said, I was just asked if I'd insulted you both, yet I said, not yet, but there's time. Linda says, especially if there's pineapple on it.
I love it with pineapple on. He hates pineapple on food.
Well,
on pizzas.
I accidentally had it on at one point. I didn't realise it was there, and I didn't hate it. I wouldn't order it on purpose, but I was eating it. I was like, yeah, you know what? It ain't that bad. So there you go. What's that? It was Jenna's last day of school today, primary school.
We've got a Jenna question tonight as well.
So I hope you're feeling more grown up now, Jenna. Hope you're not too sad that all of your primary school mates won't come with you.
Kathleen, who's over in the US, asking, are we still in lockdown? No. But yes. But no. But yes. It's been deliberately set up so we are fighting against each other because it's so everything is so ambiguous of what you can and cannot do. You're being told that you have to isolate if you get pinged by the track and trace, but then in this next breath they tell you, but you don't legally have to do that.
If they call you, you legally have to, but on the NHS app, you don't have to.
It's just on this side of the pond, essentially, it's saying one thing and then saying another at the same time.
Which is completely unlike our government, usually. Carrie Lee said, evening, just had gyros at the Hassocks Hotel. Ooh, I love a good gyro. I'll be thinking about food now. All I've got is my water. All I've had today is a bit of Huel.
That's the powder that he spreads all over the kitchen.
Yeah, but I'm the one who cleans it up anyway, so what do you care? Good evening, guys, from Colonel Wall here tonight. Hello, Colonel Lot. Let me have a quick look at the skewers.
The skewer grid. How many have we got in?
Yeah, we got a good chunk of change in there.
People are starting to put their guesses in. I can tell you, I put a few of the larger balls in this time when we get to it.
Thank you, Kim, for your donation. As always, £2 to us is £2 less to your child, which we're ever so grateful for. Right. As always, let's kick off with the intro first. Oh, look, here it is as well. Our name's at the bottom. We'll see what our rounds are tonight. We'll see you in a sec.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because he didn't like it. Even though knows you, doesn't care cause he's barely even sober, doesn't know what you're doing, what you're saying, something's brewing in the air, you can feel it tonight, you're not alright, cause when he's broken and bleeding, he speaks without speaking, he says he'll fight to defeat them, takes it to the street end until he's broken and bleeding. I speak but I'm speechless. It happens every weekend. Happens every weekend. Cause we like to play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor.
And as always, our thanks to Rats for the intro. I'm actually going to see them live next month. Really looking forward to it. Also, good friends of the quiz, Tom Lumley and the Brave Liaison, have a brand new single out, Fake Friends. Do check them out.
Words, comedy and sport, three of my favourite things, says Charlie Grant. Indeed. Right then. You can always find them at facebook.com/officialrats. All one word, otherwise it won't work. Right, as always, our PayPal address is paypal.me/quiz. Actually, any donations are always really, really appreciated, especially in these trying times.
I think we've had one of her ultimate from Joe Sankster. Queen of Random. Bit exciting this afternoon. My road evacuated because a World War II hand grenade discovered in a garden. Hope I don't ose off tonight. Joe, it can only be you.
The frig? Okay, so round number one, it is... Round number one is... Oh, that is loud.
I forgot to lower the volume down.
Blimey O'Reilly.
I got a new version.
And
I forgot to turn the volume down on it.
Right then, so it is all about language, Timothy. Okay, I'm going to do evens in this round.
So I'm doing odds.
Well, if the name fits. Go on, off you go.
Which word can be part of a doorway or a dance move?
Or a dance move.
Dance move.
First mistake already. Hey, said Danny. I know.
Yeah.
My mum always said I was the greatest mistake. Ho ho, said Joe. Indeed. Ho ho, the Queen of Random. Moving on then, question number two. Number two. What item of clothing do those Americans call a vest?
And for those who are in America, we want what the English call it.
Yes. I really like the vest. See my vest, made from real gorilla chest. Please someone tell me you know where that one's from. Please. They'll know. They'll know. And I haven't forgot about the poll about Mark's weird eccentricities. I've remembered. Oh, there we go. Up names again. Considering how much we were arguing in the kitchen earlier.
Oh, he's been on it again. It's been quiet all week, and then all of a sudden I think quiet because we've just been so busy.
Yeah, but also Mark kept making silly mistakes in the database. My mate and I once found an unexploded hand grenade on a waste dump. We were 12 years old, took it to my dad, and we drove to the police station. A grenade held firmly in my brother's hand.
Not yours.
We're not saying about it now. There's not much to tell about him. He's harmless. The one time that I don't have to worry about the conversion answer, and you're going to do me like that, says Kathleen. I know. Terribly sorry.
Question number 3. For all our Scottish people, you lose 40 points if you get this wrong.
If you're Scottish.
If you're Scottish. What P is the Scottish? The Scottish equivalent of a mare.
A mayor. Not a mare, as in a bloody horse. I often wonder what the police did with the grenade, said Charlie Grant. I don't know, that's weird.
Probably sold it in an auction and made a load of money.
Probably did, yeah. And the mistakes keep on coming, says Kim. I know. Keep them coming.
Alright, Kim, calm down. It's bad enough with him.
I'm half Scottish. Do I just lose 20 points then? Well, if you get it wrong, you do, yeah. Speaking of finding things or taking it to the police when you were young, I remember one of the weirdest ones was when I was on, me and my friend Matt were sitting down on a park bench, and a lot of police just came running up to us and went, "Have you been smashing windows at that old factory? Have you been smashing those windows?" And we just said, "No." They went, "Alright, have a good day, lads." Just took our word for it, which is quite funny.
Alright, Kathleen. Why is everyone having a go at me today? Straight from the off.
Because they feel sorry for me because of how stressed I was. You sat there getting puddled and I had to get stressed on Wednesday. Number 4. Brimstone is an old common name for what element? The old fire and brimstone is an old common name for what element? We'll do that felt balls as well. We haven't forgotten, don't you worry. The mistake is that shirt, says Kathleen. Alright, fashion police. I always wear black, so yeah, you can't say anything about that. Mark, we are having a go at you because you are silly.
Now, you're just repeating what people are saying to you. That doesn't count. That wasn't original.
That's called,
You're just repeating what other people have said to you.
that's called projecting. Moving on.
Question number 5. What name is given to the middle section of an insect's body that bears its legs and wings and is located between the head and the abdomen?
Bless you, nearly managed all that.
Shut up.
Roy says, it's Friday night and we all know what that means. Gremlins. No, we had enough on Wednesday. Getting PTSD thinking about that. Danny says, wow, great comeback. Boink whip.
It wasn't a comeback, I was just being honest.
Yeah. That's one of the best put downs I ever saw on the internet. And someone was talking about being anti-vax or whatever. And he went, the guy who was clearly on the losing end of it, because he was just spouting completely nonsense conspiracy theories, just said to this guy, well, I'm sick of this, I'm not having this debate with you anymore. And the reply was, I'm not debating you, I'm mocking you. I loved it. Number 6. What S is an official language of Kenya? What S is an official language of Kenya? Mark's t-shirt reminds me of those times you think you found Wally.
See, you came up with a really nice, really good comment earlier, Alec, but now I'm going to take it back.
Well.
Question 7.
Question 7.
What legal term describes the act of a written or printed lie about an individual?
Mark, we should get extra points for spotting a mark mistake. Or maybe not, the scores would then be too high, said Joan.
Even Joan's joining in now. My God! What have I done to deserve this?
I'm having a great time. This is my Wednesday.
I might surreptitiously, on the radio interview, put a slur in against you lot. I won't mind, but they're not even donating money for all this abuse.
I know. Anyway, moving on, question number 8. Question number 8. Afrikaans was developed from which European language? Afrikaans was developed from which European language? Knock knock.
Come in.
Oh, you idiot.
Fired up enough to burn bacon. That's how fired up.
I wonder if I can get a fire sound effect on my little board. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Oh dear. Question number 9.
Which is German for no.
That's boring. Yes.
Yeah, alright, give it myself.
What are a subset of people whose childhood took place in the 90s, often called Generation Y?
Danny says you've done quite a lot to deserve it. Kathleen says, I think we should see just how far we can get Mark fired up. Christopher says, calm down, everybody mucks up from time to time, lol. And Charlie Grant says we should get a beaver sound effect. You know, I wouldn't even know if I heard it, a beaver sound effect. I don't know what the beavers sound like. I just don't know. I know what they look like. I just don't know what they sound like. Question number 10. This is one of my favourite questions, just because I wrote it, but I like it.
No, just because you wrote it.
Yeah. Number 9, I just like it. Which Spanish word meaning winery literally translates to the room where barrels are stored? Are Mark's trousers blue and covered in white stars?
Now blue.
Oh dear.
Even Roy's getting in on the act now.
What do beavers look like, says Danny O'Shea?
They don't look like knickers.
Beavers look like that. Hey, big beaver! Woo! That was all. That's all I had for that one. That's all I had. Right.
I think it's time for a recap.
It's probably time for a recap. If the answer to number 9 is what I think it is, I'll be greatly offended since my childhood was in the 90s, but I am not one of those, says Kathleen. Well, there is actually a definition and I will clarify it for you later. Right. Let's get on then with the recap.
Recap.
The recap. Or recap. Right then. There you are. While we're doing that recap, we should probably also do the donate button and I should show you some knickers.
We should also show some
felt balls. Let's have a go. And there we are. Quite possibly one of the greatest things I've ever heard Alex say was that the currency of beavers is niceness, not quantity. You don't want to hear my language trying to get these answers, says Jackie. They're a bit damp, says Sue Moo. Well, get a bit of talc and get the blow dryer on them.
Just a note.
Okie dokie. Goodbye.
I'm listening in.
Oh no, guys, you can't say that. I'm gonna have to delete that comment. Has a new boy Christian returned, or has he been frightened off by pissed Mark Stack? I know, that was a bit of a baptism of fire for young Christian. If you are here, let yourselves be known. Even if you just say one word, let us know that you're here. Looks like Mark with your tongue sticking out. Anyway, let's get back to that one. So as always, for that felt balls, if you do want to guess there, you just put it to on the column to the left of your team name on the score sheet. Christian is Sumu. Oh, he's transferred to the old Twitch. I like it. Yeah, so on the score sheet to the left of your team name is that yellow or orangish column. Just put how many balls you think are in there. It's done it again. Why does it keep doing this? Oh, good God. There you go. So how many balls do you think are in there? If you don't want to put how many points you got in the round, you're perfectly fine. Just put your team name and then how many balls you think are in there, and we'll still count your felt ball guesses. And we shan't read out your points. Simple as that. One of my favourite name designs there. Lewis and Clark, The New Adventures of Super Quiz. I even got the exact same font from the original 90s series with Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher. Love that one. No, don't tell me Christopher Reese. These feel like very thick pieces of paper. I don't know. Oh, here she comes.
I heard that.
Here comes trouble. I'm on Twitch tonight, not Facebook, says Sumu. That's good. You're on the Twitch. It means we've got numbers on the Twitch. Makes us look good.
That wind's starting to build up.
It is. Can you lock Mark in the room so we can't come back, says Danny. Oh yeah, be snorting there.
Again, that happened to him. He's just throwing what's happened to him.
Well, I mean, someone got stuck in a room. Did you tell that story?
No, we didn't.
What was this, about 2 months ago?
Yes.
Basically, we let the DIY go to hell in the house sometimes because we get so busy that we forget these things. So, a long time ago, the handle for the downstairs toilet fell off, basically.
On the inside.
On the inside. And we neglected to fix it for the longest time. Until Mark one day decided that he'd go to the toilet in the middle of the night when I'm not here and shut the door on himself and pull the handle off. To which he couldn't get out for, what was it, 5 hours?
No, I was in there 3 hours. Realised that I am claustrophobic for the first time ever. And there was a little window. I was shouting out of that. Nobody was answering that because it was gone 12 o'clock. And thank God
He MacGyvered a way out.
there was an empty loo roll in there, and I managed to get it on the split of the pin and get enough torque to turn it.
It was just the way you text me the morning after. Now, I know you might find this funny, but I definitely didn't. I've been locked in the toilet overnight and without my phone. So now, he never takes his phone out of his pocket when he's in the house, and also before we actually fixed the lock, he kept putting his foot in the door jamb, just in case.
Honestly, it was just bonkers. And I was so tired. That was the worst of it. Was I was so tired.
And this
But it's so tiny, you couldn't get into a position to actually even fall asleep. And I was just thinking, I won't get up. I'm stuck here till 8 o'clock in the morning when the neighbours get up.
Well, only you, says Kim, I know. Bless the sweet summer child. Okay.
I just realised there could be even more memes now. Don't.
Oh, now you've said it. Right. Let's get rid of that donate button. There we go. Right, let's get on with the answers then.
Daniel Shea has put, "Where's my small violin?"
Happened to me too. What says Stephen?
In the interest of that, we've got children watching this broadcast. I shan't give you what was in my mind.
Never learn, boyo, says Joe. Kim says you make it so easy.
Stop it, Kim.
Stephen, how long were you locked in a toilet? I actually got locked in here because my door handle fell off. That's how bad our DIY is in the house. We've neglected it for so long, and my actual handle fell off.
But we fixed it on now, which is good.
The other day. Right, language answers then. So 2 points for all these, as per usual.
As usual.
As usual.
What are we doing?
You're doing this odds.
Odds.
That's what
Okay. The part of a doorway that can be a dance move is, of course, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's step.
What a tragedy. Number 2. What item of clothing do Americans call a vest? It is a waistcoat. Oh, Stephen said all night I was 15 and my sister had got drunk. But she didn't want to locked you in there.
The Scottish mayor is a provost.
A provost. Right, I can't argue with you there. A provost for number 3. Number 4. Brimstone is an old common name for sulphur. While the parents were away, the children will play, Stephen.
The middle section of an insect's body is its thorax.
Thorax by Dr. Zeus. Sorry, that's the Lorax. I always get them mixed up. What about arch for number 1?
Have you ever heard of arch as a dance move?
I'm going to look it up. Arch dance move. Modern dance forced arch. Yeah, alright then.
We'll let you have that.
You can have that. Just because you're outsmarted us, Anna. Number 6. The official language of Kenya is Swahili. Jam for number 1. Ooh, that's tenuous. But technically, jam, door jam.
Yeah, but jam as a dance?
I don't know. Is jam a dance, guys?
No, jam is just doing something ad hoc. You can jam music, you can jam that. It's not an actual dance.
Sorry, Stephen. Locked in the toilet or not, you're not getting that point. Unfortunately. Number 7.
The legal term is libel.
Libel.
Slander is spoken.
You people do lots of libel in the chat, calling Marco Wally and all that. Number 8. Although I imagine that being taken to court for calling someone a Wally.
Shut it.
Afrikaans was developed from Dutch. Dutch for number 8. You okay?
Yes.
Right.
I'm glad it says what M are a subset. Otherwise it'd be Alex.
Generation Y. It is.
Millennials.
Yes, basically millennials is, I think, from the early 80s up until, I think, 1999. Because it was kids who grew up, with the first generation of children to grow up with the internet. It's essentially what millennials were.
We got called Generation Z at one point.
You'd be Gen X, wouldn't you?
I thought it was Z.
No, Gen Z are the generation below me. You can only take them to court if it was untrue, says Andrea. Ha ha ha, very good. Can you please explain the door answer being step, please? You can do a 2-step, or a 1-step, or a 3-step, and there's a step on a door. Which, of course, it is, says Andrea. Indeed. Bloody seagull, shut up.
Question number 10.
Number 10. Which Spanish word meaning winery literally translates to the room where barrels are stored? It is a bodega. A bodega. Number 10.
Never heard of that.
No?
No. Isn't the Star Wars guy called Bodega or something similar to it?
Boyega.
Boyega.
Oh my god.
I knew it was something like that.
Step is not a dance. It is, you can do a 2-step.
It says a dance move. The question said, what can be part of a doorway or a dance move? And a step is definitely a dance move.
Yeah. Yes, my age group is Zennials, says Kathleen. Zennials. There's all sorts of crap ones, isn't there?
Alex's generation is just irritating.
Whatever. No step on internal doors, says Roy. Ever the engineer. Danny says fight, fight, fight. Mark's going to fight all of you guys. Me and him aren't going to fight at all tonight. It's all going to be you. Quick step. There you go, says Linda. Quick step's a dance move. Right. Let's move on then very quickly from that muddle of a round on to round number 2, which is...
Comedy.
I am a millennial, Kathleen.
Jackie got 12, Fiona got 10, the Gangsters got 18, and Noski's got 20, but I'm docking 2 because John was uncharacteristically nasty at me.
The background's gone a bit weird.
Oh, it has, hasn't it?
1 second, guys. I don't like that background. It shouldn't be like that.
What's going on with it?
What on earth? How bizarre! Why has it done that? 1 second, guys. I don't want it to look like that because it looks rubbish.
So what else are you saying to us? What have you got planned for this weekend?
You bloody Roy and the Kernos saying that the Gremlins are going to be back. We were going fine until that happened.
I don't know how that kicked in.
Neither do I. Let's put it like that. Forget it. There you go. Wonderful. Now it looks right. You and your PowerPoint presentations, Andrea. I know. Is Sarah in to give us our points back? No, Sarah's got a real job in a kitchen, unlike us two. Linda got 18. Indeed. You appear to be a bit Scottish. I'm channeling Lorraine Kelly here, said Joe. Right.
You can see the similarities, can't you?
I was going to say something very inappropriate then from Bo Selector, but I won't. Right. Gardening in between the rain, says Kim O'Shea. We love a good Friday night Gremlin night, says Roy. Yeah, you guys like it. But I'm going to let this slide. Whatever ducks back tonight. I'm not having it. I'm not getting stressed like Wednesday. I was peed off for about 2 hours. I went over to Sarah's and I was still reeling. I was irritable.
It was when I spotted that he'd gone.
It's made it even worse. Sumu over on Twitch got 8. Oh no. See how you doing this round. Right. Which silent movie actor created the Little Tramp character? So which silent movie actor created, the Little Tramp character?
Your mother.
Christian Sumu is with lovely Liz, team A Up Me Duck.
Hey!
I was stressed. I was referring to your black tartan background. Oh yeah, I didn't really notice it being tartan. I just thought it was a texture.
Question 2.
Indeed, number 2.
What was the lurid colour of Linda's hair in Gimme, Gimme, Gimme?
Very rumbly tummy, guys. I do apologise if you can hear it.
I can't.
Yeah. Please get stressed. It's so funny. Sorry, says Jackie. You're not sorry.
It was, wasn't it?
Oh dear, no more quiz actually. Max is locked in the lavatory. As we all know from last Friday, I can run a quiz perfectly fine on my own. And nothing went wrong.
Apart from getting drunk.
When I
and
did,
messing up.
yeah. I didn't mess up on,
Yes, you did.
on my Friday.
I got told you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Nah, everything went completely fine. We had such banter, you lot and me.
You were wearing your slurs by the end of it.
Well, like you were on Wednesday, sitting there laughing to yourself.
No, I was laughing. I wasn't laughing to myself. I was laughing at you getting really. Yes.
It's even better when Alex runs a quiz on his own, says Danny. Thanks, Danny. Right. How many series of Friends were there? 2 points spot on, 1 point for one series either side.
And half a point for 2 series either side.
Ooh. So how many series of Friends were there?
That's me being nice.
That does not include, obviously, the one-off special.
All right, Joe. Just shut up.
It's true, Alex Stacky Stack did good. Thank you, Joe. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Mark is stuck in a lavatory, la la la, says Kim. I can lock the door, you know. I can keep him out next time he leaves.
I'll be kicking you out in a minute.
Good luck, I'm very heavy. Self-burn, that's a new one.
Question 4. What is the name of the main character in the Christmas film Home Alone? Yeah, you do that too well.
I even had a talk boy when I was a kid from that film. I loved that talk boy. You could just record yourself on it. It was just a posh dictaphone, really, but as a kid I loved it. Anyone have a talk boy? Does anybody have the age where they had a talk boy? I'm going to see if I can find a picture of a talk boy.
Basically, it was marketing, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Having it in the film.
Oh, it was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
I remember you having one of those, actually.
Oh, I loved it. It's just one of those things. If you don't remember it, I'm going to lock a memory for you guys. There you go. The Talk Boy. It was brilliant. So many recordings. Right then, moving on. Question number 5. I've gone a bit off the topic there.
Which channel... Oh, sorry.
Which Channel 4 comedy drama, created by Paul Abbott with a cast including Maxine Peake and James McAvoy, was set on a Manchester council estate? Tall Boy. No, it's a Talk Boy, Joe. Tall Boy's a... What is a Tall Boy? Is it a
Tall
sandwich?
Boy, no, it's like a big cupboard.
Is it? Alright, I thought it was a sandwich.
No, it's a bit like
That's a po' boy.
It's a bit like a wardrobe type thing.
A wardrobe.
A wardrobe.
I believe this series was remade in America, and it starred Paul H. Macy.
Oh, the irony of Danny O'Shea's comment.
Let me get a word in.
Yeah. I actually used to live around the corner from where that was filmed.
On Waterloo Road, filmed at my school. I was actually in Waterloo Road. That's one of the things I don't often talk about, but everyone else I know knows it. If I got stuck in a lavatory, I may be in a wee bit of trouble.
Trivel?
Trouble. You get one of them, because that was a good joke.
You're just trying to cover that you pronounced it wrong.
I know.
You called it tribble like
Well,
in
no, I
Star
still
Trek.
pressed the button. It didn't really matter. That's a tribble.
That's what you said.
Trivel. I said trivel. Tribble's the right word. Trouble's what he said. Got stuck in a lift for 45 minutes once in the dark. Terrified. Never taken a lift since, says Jackie. My girlfriend feels the same way. I believe she's got stuck in a lift once, and she just hates going in lifts. If she can avoid a lift, she will do.
That's unkind of her. Just think of all your little short legs having to walk all the way up
Oh,
the
I'm going in
stairs.
the lift. I don't care. I'm going in the lift.
Oh, you go in the lift and let her walk up the stairs?
Yeah. See you at the top, sweetheart. Right. Go on.
That's awful.
I'm going to have to turn the mic down because you keep peeking it. like Maxine Peake. Right, number 6.
Oh, I like this one. Which 2019 romantic comedy starred Hamish Patel as the only person on Earth who can remember the Beatles? If you've not seen it, definitely check it out. It's a really, really good film.
I saw it at the cinema. I loved it.
Such a clever premise. Danny Boyle again, wasn't it? I think.
I wanna say,
Mr.
yeah.
Grunt?
Charlie Grant. Was that film starring Hamish Patel a Danny Boyle? Don't look it up yet, because obviously that'll be the answer given away for you, wouldn't it? So,
Yes, not yet.
but I would have thought that Mr. O'Shea would have seen this on his lockdown film fest. Just watched the movie and I loved it too, said Kathleen. It's great. One of those charming little movies. Question number 7.
Question 7.
Set in Southern California, which TV show features 4 brilliant but awkward Caltech researchers and their waitress friend? So it's a brilliant film. It was good. What did I watch recently that I really liked? In fact, the last movie I watched was Black Widow at the cinema. Danny Boyle and Curtis, that's the one. The red-nosed guy, says Sumu99. It was Danny Boyle, says Charlie Grunt. Got stuck in a lift in my college years when I was on crutches having had to learn to walk again, said Anne. My God, insult to injury. Jesus, stuck in a lift and you can't even walk. Danny says, I hardly watch films.
And never reads books.
No. I mean, snuff films don't count, Danny, so... Sorry.
There are children watching this.
I know, I'm sorry.
Question 8. That made me cough. In which US sitcom did the fictional radio station KACL appear?
Julian shaking Stephen. I don't remember making that one. Danny doesn't really watch films. His attention span doesn't last that long, says Kim. There you go. Oh, well, I watch those films, he says. Yeah. You're gonna get put in a register.
We knew that.
You're gonna get put in a register, you. Right, moving on. Question number 9. Thank you from Elizabeth. Thank you so much for your donation. That's really kind. Hey ho, my hometown, says... says Kathleen. Right, question number 9. Sanjeev Bhaskar, Meera Syal, Kulvinder Gill and Nina Wadia starred in which comedy sketch show from the late 90s and early 2000s? This is one of those shows that I only barely remember seeing as a young child.
I just thought it was amazing. They were very, very clever in what they did.
It's really put to the test of these quizzes, says Danny. No one's forcing you to watch, mate. No one's forcing you. I can ban you. That means I'd have to ban your IP though, then your mum couldn't watch, and I like her, so... Oh God, that's why I hear noises coming from his room, Kim says. Yeah, less said about that the better.
Moving swiftly on. Once portrayed by David Hasselhoff, which star plays Mick Buchanan in the Baywatch movie released in 2017? That seems so close time-wise. You know, it's 4 years ago now.
Indeed. What else have we got on there? Danny says, I am forced.
What does that mean when he gets arrested? They use force on him. Again.
Elizabeth is Liz from Team Out Me Ducks, says Sumu. Which one's Elizabeth? Where's Elizabeth?
That was the donation.
Oh, thank you very much. We got a donation there. Can't read that out.
Because you gave an answer away.
Can't do that yet. Thank you very much, though. Much appreciated. And thank you, Elizabeth, from Team A Up Me Duck, for your donation, as I said. Right then, that is your 10. Let's get on with it, dum-dum.
Oh, it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Old Bertie B. Did you see the old look at from Wednesday? It was your suggestion, and we happily did it. Right, let's get on then. I'm blathering.
As usual.
I hate that actor. All that chest hair, said Kathleen. What, David Hasselhoff? Yeah. I won't say that if you're in Germany, though. He's like a god. He really is. He's like Tom Cruise on crack in Germany.
They love him singing.
Yeah, I mean that's enough. I mean he was there for the. He was He was the person people chose when the Berlin Wall came down. Excuse me. Tonight's meme is sent, says Charlie Grant.
It's going to be about me. I don't want to know.
Oh, I want.
Can we leave it till another day?
I want to know. Even the newer guy. Are they hairy? I didn't think they were. Oh dear.
That's not even going up.
I think it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I love the fact he's managed to get a picture of you looking not so impressed as well. It's like he's combed through the images. I'm going to show that one. You do it. Because that is funny.
Should we put the felt balls up again, or do they not need it?
I'll do that one sec. There you go, there's the felt balls. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong image. Sorry. Why was not being able to open the toilet door so traumatic for Mark? Because he couldn't get a handle on it.
That's a new one. What's this one sound like?
Perfect.
Look, where's Kachin gone? Thank you to Karen and also someone who says 2 for my 2 favourite guys.
Thank you very much. There we go.
Yes, let's get rid of that.
Why is it always about you, Mark? Maybe this time it's about Alex for once, says Kathleen. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Don't you mean tonight's first meme is sent, says Roy. That's a very threatening aura about your comment there.
Yeah, even the Ed Sheeran lookalike has got in on the act as well.
A threatening aura.
Oh, we could do that, couldn't we?
What? Hang on a minute, why has Mark changed his t-shirt to Danny O'Shea? Oh, what?
God, he's quick, isn't he? Jesus Christ.
Mark, that doesn't look like he's having a great time, says Joe. What did I miss on Wednesday because I was doing something else? FYI, I've had to install FB to ask this, says Bertie. Good idea, uninstall on Facebook. Toxic. Apart from us, obviously. Yeah, we did lookalikes.
We did your round of the look at... We called it.
Look at... Was Mark looking a bit flushed because he was up toy late and just had to roll with it, said Anne. Wow!
Anne?
That was a lot of puns in one sentence. I love it. Bertie, the best part is you can always watch it on YouTube on repeat.
Yeah, you can always go back on them. We are going to we'll keep the specials up, but we are going to start taking down the old quizzes online that we've got. So you have been warned.
I'm on commission, remember? 15%, says Bertie.
We didn't get much actually.
Yeah, you don't want 15% of what we got.
We actually got bugger all on donations on Wednesday.
Yeah, you don't want 15% of what we got. Won't even cover your taxi fare. Anne's loving her trio of puns in one sentence. I'll let her go through to 10 and I think we're done.
Well done in your case.
Like your steaks.
No, that's it. I didn't know. I did it proper sort of medium rare that steak from Aldi. It was rather good.
Why would you do that? Why, said Joe.
Why would we do what?
Why would we do that? Thank you from the McLeods.
Oh, that's wrong one. Hit the wrong button. Have I stopped the music?
You paused the music. How dare you? How dare you? Right, okay. Let's get on then with the answers.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah, nothing times nothing is still nothing.
Yeah, even despite him going, we were, in all honesty, we were really low on donations. To the point we talked about it, but it was down to the heat.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That explains why Mark's looking flush, said Sue. Perhaps there's a comedy round, isn't it? Because there's a lot of funny buggers out there. Right. Let's get on then with the answers. 2 points for all these, points for first names, points for surnames, and all the rest. You know the drill. So the silent movie character that created The Little Tramp.
You're telling me about not getting my words right.
It was Charlie Chaplin. Thank you very much from the Hassocks branch of the Fire-Breathing Rubber Ducks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Question number 2.
The lurid colour of Linda's hair was orange.
Orange. Number 3. How many series of Friends were there? 2 points spot on, 1 point for one either side, half a point for up to 2 either side. There were 10. 10 seasons of Friends. And by the 10th series, they were being paid $1 million each per episode. Mental.
Because it was making so much money for them.
Yeah, printing money, that.
In Home Alone, he was called Kevin McAllister.
Wonder if you remembered his surname.
Point for Kevin, point for McAllister.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually what I do remember name-wise.
Is it? Too bad you can't remember any faces. Number 5. The comedy drama that was created by Paul Abbott was Shameless. Shameless for number 5.
That is terrible on Twitch. That is one awful comment.
When did the convict put his jammers on? Number 6.
Look, if you're going to insult me, at least give me some money for it. Hamish Patel, who is the only person that can remember the Beatles. It is Yesterday.
Yesterday.
I firmly recommend you watching that film if you haven't done so already. I think it's actually available on Netflix.
One of those Richard Curtis feel-good films, isn't it? Number 7. It's, of course, The Big Bang Theory.
One of your favourites, isn't it?
No, but the one coming next is one of my favourites.
I think it is the favourite.
It is the favourite. It is... Frasier. KACL.
Never watched an episode.
I'm listening. Quiz story. Now I'm buzzing. Well, Alex, I don't like any more puns from me. Woody. I mean, you get Anne's comment, which is full of A-star ones, and then you get Christopher Reese. I mean, come on.
And he spends the whole of the week working them out. He's got a list in front of him.
I bet he does.
What he can bring in.
I bet he does. Sanjeev Bhaskar, Mira Sayal, Kulvinder Gill and Nina Wadia starred in Goodness Gracious Me. Yesterday's on iPlayer as well, says Andrea.
Yeah, you get most of things that were played yesterday on iPlayer.
Himesh, not Hamish, said Fleur.
Is it? Oh. Thanks, guys. Ducks Eastbourne.
They're all different branch this time.
I hope they've got about 50 branches.
When Einstein met Chaplin, Einstein, what I admire most about your art is your universality. You don't say a word, yet the world understands you. Chaplin says, true, but your glory is even greater. The whole world admires you, even though they don't understand a word that you say. Fantastic.
I like it.
Number 10, once portrayed by David Hasselhoff, it was Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. The irony being he was a lifeguard who would sink straight to the bottom, wouldn't he, normally? You know, because he's a rock.
I just treated that with the contempt it deserved.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
The gangster's got 20. Fleur is killing herself laughing. Kim got 16. Danny got none of those, apparently.
Oh, dear. Kim got 16, but Danny didn't.
Danny didn't get any of them.
No.
That's what it says there.
Right then. Let's have a quick look at the scores, just so I can see if anyone has yet to put their felt ball guess in.
Fiona with 16, Linda with 18.
Waiting for Tom's Mums, the Fire-Breathing Rubber Ducks, Clumster on the Monsters, and the Kernos. If you would get to your felt balls in, don't forget you've got until the recap of round 4, and then we are going to be getting rid of them.
Jones had a poor 11. Films let us down again.
Kernos got 20, said Fleur. You got Christian over on Twitch, got 18. I bet it was Elizabeth that got most of them, to be honest. There you go.
All right.
She's got good taste.
You're really bad tonight.
Well, I'm only saying it because you donated. You've got to be nice to the people who pay you.
That's true.
Rubber Duck's got 20 as well. Fantastic stuff. Righty ho.
On to round number 3.
Round number 3. I don't know why I'm talking like you.
Because you copy everything I do.
Can't do better than that, said Roy. Indeed. Okay, so audio is paused. Billy Nomis is on the screen. Let's go on it. Round number 3. It is. I know it was comedy, but I'm not laughing. This is Jackie. 10. This might go towards an escape ladder.
Oh, thanks, Sue.
Wow.
I can't even. It's a donation. I can't even fight against it, can I?
Backhanded compliment, that. We are married. What's hers is mine. What's mine is my own, says Sumu over on Twitch. Yeah. What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine.
Oh, a very clever comment by Charlie to Colonel saying 20, you can't get better than that. He replied, you can when Sarah's here.
Indeed. Right, so it is round number 3. It is multiple choice. It is all about sport.
Sport.
Because, of course, today was the start of a little-known ceremony. It was, of course, the opening of the Olympics. So, yeah.
I've got a recap on this. I should do my rant at the end.
I'm going to do odds on this round.
And I'm going to do evens.
So there's no Bristol County and Derby City, whatever the hell it was. Right, question number 1. The Bundesliga is a professional association football league in which country? Would you find the Bundesliga in Austria, in Italy, in Germany, or in Croatia? It's the bloody Olympics. I'm all in, says Bertie. multiple choice is very loud as well.
I didn't change it. The sound. I just changed the graphics. We have a spinning ball instead of that little counter thing that turned around.
You love your balls, you, don't you?
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum.
So I don't mind. Turn my sound down. Right, so let's take away the wrong answers then. The Bundesliga is not the professional association football league in Austria or Italy. It is in Germany. Germany for number 1. So 2 points for C for number 1.
Question number 2. In which sport did Lee Na excel at? Was it gymnastics, tennis, swimming, or table tennis?
Cool breeze coming in. Loving it.
Yeah, after these last few days.
You love to feel it. You love to feel it.
If it starts to rain, I need to rush upstairs because the windows are wide open.
Indeed. Why is that doing that? It's pulsating. Right.
Let's take away those wrong ones. It's not swimming or gymnastics. It is tennis. She won the Ladies Open Ladies French Open in 2011 and the 2014 Australian Open.
Lena, Olympic police car impersonating. What?
We can't. No, we can't go there. That's a bit naughty.
Oh, okay. Bertie says I got that half right. Hey, very good. Number 3. Which city played host to the 1964 Summer Olympics? Was it Tokyo? Was it Mexico City, Rome, or Melbourne? I used to know a guy who had all of them memorised. Yes, Sumu over on Twitch has said what I assumed was the joke, but I'm not going to say it because it's not very PC. You guys can say whatever the heck you want in the comments. We don't police that, as long as it's not the answer. And then I'll come down on you like a ton of bricks, son. Alright. So, which city played host to the 1964 Summer Olympics? It was not Melbourne. It was not Mexico. It was Tokyo. Full circle.
Did any of you watch the opening ceremony on the BBC today at all?
I know this because I was born just before the 64 Olympics, says Charlie Grant. Tonight's meme is sent, says Danny. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right,
It's not going up.
Let's just see. Right, number 4.
Is it me or you?
It's me. Number 4. Which sport was derived from bagataway? I believe it's pronounced. So which sport was derived from bagataway? Was it billiards, orienteering, which is not a sport, lacrosse, or tennis? Long distance running and looking at maps.
I'm doing evens. I thought you'd nicked it. You did the last one. That's what threw me.
Well, there you go. I had to say it because I just saw the orienteering in there. Reading maps and running is not a sport. I mean, what?
Oh, this is his big rant. He really goes off on this one.
Bertie watched the entire thing. Charlie said the drones are good. Although I fell asleep during the IOC speech, said Bertie. Sue said, I did, very clever. And we watched the opening ceremony end to end, said Julie Hardy. # commitment. Well, some of you didn't watch it end to end because Bertie fell asleep. Right then.
Let's take away the wrong ones. It is not tennis. It is not orienteering.
Which isn't a sport.
It was not billiards. It is lacrosse.
That's what I always think when people talk about orienteering. I get very lacrosse.
Well, we're going to still stick with lacrosse for the next question.
Right then. How many players comprise a women's lacrosse team? How many players comprise a women's lacrosse team? Is it 6? Is it 9? Is it 12? Or is it 15? Joe says, I was busy being evacuated. What? I did catch him snoring and nudged him awake, said Julia. # players, says Bertie. and watched the opening. Well done. Andrea played lacrosse at school. I bet lacrosse players love LaCroix water. For any of those who don't know, LaCroix water is a flavoured water brand that was made in California, I believe.
LaCroix, sweetie. LaCroix.
LaCroix. A girl played the piano by bashing random keys with her elbow, which was weird, says Charlie Grant. Did that really happen?
Yes.
What the? I was too busy doing other things, like watching paint dry. Linda said yes as well. Right, second with the wrong answers. It's not 15, it's not 6, it is a nice even 12.
What I noticed about the commentary on BBC, don't hit the ramp button, but did anyone else notice that it was overtly political? They kept talking about this country has got this problem going on and this country has got... It was almost gloating. They had, because there were so few athletes in the stadium, they didn't have long to talk about each country to start with. And they just kept going on about political stuff. There was one country that President Biden's given them loads of vaccines. What's that got to do with it?
Probably because all the other commentators, when England came on, they were like, and they were handling that pandemic really well. Question number 6.
Did anyone else notice that, by the way? Question 6. In snooker, looking from the red ball's end of the table, which ball is initially played on the left corner of the D? So looking up at the table with the red balls in front of you, what is on that left-hand side as you're looking up?
Yellow.
Catherine says, where's the soapbox?
Brown.
Or pink. I've noticed that Linda said yes. I don't know if that was her responding that she noticed it the same.
No, she said she watched it.
All right. Christopher said, stop bickering, please. Oh, wait, I love it.
England, you mean Team Great Britain? Yeah, whatever. We can't gloat, we've got Bojo, said Fleur. Should be in the comedy around that.
Let's take away the wrong answers. It's not pink or blue. It is yellow.
Is that the storm coming? Can you hear that? Or is it just a lot of wind? It's just wind.
As long as it don't smell.
That's what someone else made that joke earlier. Right, moving on, question number 7. Number 7, if I have the right sheet, I will actually get to... I'm doing a lot of numbers on this round. 2 things I hate, sport and numbers. How many Olympic...
There's only 2 rounds with numbers on them. 2 questions with numbers.
Oh, they're in. There's one there. I did that one. And then there's that one. Yeah, alright, fair enough.
There's just 2.
Yeah, I can't count. I told you I don't like numbers. Question number 7. How many Olympic gold medals did former rower Sir Steve Redgrave win? See, I know he's a sir. So how many Olympic gold medals did former rower Sir Steve Redgrave win? Was it 4? Was it 5? Was it 6? Or was it 7? Wind, you've got Bojo and he's talking, said Fleur. Badoomch. Why did I do that? I've got the... I've literally got a sound effect board in front of me.
Because you've lost the plot.
What a lemon.
You're more of a grapefruit.
Are you arguing against us, Sumu? Nah. Just a casual exchange this for me and Mark. Just a casual exchange.
You know, if we've ever argued, we go silent on each other.
Or I get progressively more red and you just start laughing. Right then. So how many Olympic gold medals did former rower Sir Steve Redgrave win? It wasn't 4, it wasn't 7, it was only 5. Only 5 gold medals.
He got a pin for it.
You got a pin for it?
Yeah. A special Olympic pin for doing it over... I think it was over 5 different Olympics as well.
Fantastic. We muted the opening ceremony speeches and put the subtitles on since Sue. Probably a good idea. Question number 8.
Question number 8. What is the only... Oh, I like this one. What is the only country to have won at least 1 gold medal in every Summer Olympics that there's been? So only one country has managed it. Is it the USA? Is it France? Is it the Soviet Union / Russia? Or is it Great Britain?
Whoa!
What are you doing?
Ow, my knee.
What's your elbow called?
For God's sake. Oh, that's really bad. Oh,
I do have good ones at times.
oh, it's terrible. Oh, Jesus. No, come on now. That was funny.
Little things. Amuse little people.
All right, now you've really done it. You could have just left it there. We could have had a nice wholesome moment, but you had to ruin it. Right, what's the country?
Made me cough. Right, let's take the wrong ones away. It is not the USA. They were late to the party. It wasn't Russia. It was us in Great Britain.
Every time. I wonder if we're going to keep the streak this time.
I think we probably will.
Probably will. There you go. Right then, question number 9, which is German for no. Question number 9. In which sport is the Davis Cup a major trophy? In which sport is the Davis Cup a major trophy? Is it in cycling? Is it in golf? Is it rugby union? Or is it tennis? And you sing. Oh, wow. All right, let's take away the wrong answers. It was not cycling. It was not a rugby union. It was, of course, tennis.
Mm. Yeah, that looks like it. Okay.
Okay. Right. And your final one. Question number 10.
Number 10. Which racket sport made its Olympic debut in 1992? Was it tennis, badminton, squash, or lacrosse?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse, sweetie.
Lacrosse.
Ah, that one, I think.
We've got an unread message from Danny O'Shea. What a haunting sight to see on our phone. Right, let's take away the wrong answers.
It is not squash or lacrosse. It was badminton. Tennis was actually just slightly earlier in '88. That was in the days when you had to be amateurs to actually take part in the Olympics. You couldn't get paid. Having said that, the biggest racket sport making Olympic debut was a previous chairman of the IOC.
Oh. There's a joke in there somewhere, guys. Find it if you want.
Some of you know about his naughtiness.
Okay, let's know what your score was in that round. If you were on my team, you'd get 0 with me. 16 for Kim.
And then it went quiet.
Yeah, it went quiet. That's it for Kim. That's it. Everyone else is like, nah, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. Okay. Oops. There we go.
Shall we have a quick look at who we need for felt balls?
Yes, let's do that. Okay.
We have just the fire-breathing rubber ducks that are needed. Oh, and Tom's mums.
Tom's mums. So you got into the recap of round 4. 8 points for Stephen. Ow. I feel you, buddy. I probably would have got lower than that.
10 for the rubber ducks, don't like sport. 14 for
great.
Fiona.
Okay.
John said, that's better, we got 20. 2 tennis questions for the tennis coach.
Playing to your strengths. Fiona got 14. Linda got 18 in that round again. Over on Twitch, we got the 16 points.
And we got 12 for Jackie.
All right then. Yeah.
If you do want to book for our quizzes on Monday and Tuesday, Monday at the Railway at Port Slade, and Tuesday at the Lewis Road Inn in Brighton. We've already done the quizzes. We've already got them sorted, haven't we? We like it. We like what we've done.
Thanks to score 16, Andrea gave the snooker question as green. It wasn't one of the blooming options. Andrea! What? I mean...
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I know what it is. She wants to be Queen of Random. Yeah, she's fighting you for the title.
Sam got 14 on YouTube as well. Cough too hard. There you go.
Papers are flying all over the room.
You cough too hard. Green is on the left when looking from the balk end.
Yeah, well, we didn't say that end.
Yeah. Right then. Bit of music. Who is this person? Said Joe. Who is this person? Who is
Who is she?
Who
is she?
She died.
Yeah, no.
That was sad.
I bumped into her a few times. She was.
That's not what killed her, by the way.
No.
Oh, that was dark. I'm sorry.
No, she was a friend of a band called Icy Ones, who I really, really liked, and I knew the guys quite well. Yeah, she kept herself. She never played when she was not on TV. She never played Stardom or anything like that. She was really nice.
Right then, so round number 4, it is. That was loud again. I need to sort these volume rockers out.
Yeah.
I do, don't I?
Yeah.
So it's general knowledge. 2 points for every question, point for first name, point for surname, and all the rest.
And we've got a real mixed bag tonight in this.
Right then, I'm going to do odds.
Okay.
Because I feel odd. Right, question number 1. Which Teletubby has an antenna on its head shaped like a stick for blowing bubbles?
Just a weird question, isn't it?
Ding, 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 ding. Ding. The first ever question in the database was a Teletubby question.
Yes. Was it the one about Toya?
Yeah.
Go and see
Surprise,
her.
surprise.
I'm going to see her next week as well.
Tell her I said hello.
All these tickets that I bought in early 2020 for all these gigs that have been basically delayed, they're all coming through.
Speaking of gigs, I'm going to see Sparks next year. I'm very excited about that.
Oh, yeah, I haven't got my ticket yet. They gone?
I don't know. Yes, I'm going to see Sparks.
They have the #1 song in heaven, you know.
Very good.
Question 2. What R is a Flemish giant?
If you like Sparks, there's a documentary called Sparks Brothers. It's fantastic.
Even if you don't like them, it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
it is fantastic. Band that's been around since the early 70s, rearranged themselves 90 times. No one knows anything about them. Fantastic. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Wow!
Another artist of that ilk, I don't know if you know of them, called Klaus Nomi.
Sounds familiar.
Check Klaus Nomi out as well.
Number 3. Which occurred first in geological time? Was it the Permian or the Cambrian period? So which occurred first in geological time? Was it the Permian or the Cambrian period? Ended up with your mortgage, says Sumu99 over on Twitch. No. We're being very mean about it.
Yes, I'm about to go to my MP about that nonsense.
It is silly. You literally have no choice in the matter. The government tell you that you can't, and then the government won't let you have a mortgage because they told you not to. It's just... You'd be arrested for going to work, as we said in the last quiz. Number 4.
Question number 4. What B is the painted cloth hung across the rear of a stage?
My breeze starting to annoy me now because my papers keep trying to fly off.
I know.
But I need the breeze because I'm still warm.
Yes.
Yes. Excuse me.
I usually do. Daily. You're very weird tonight.
You what? You just said that and you calling me weird?
Well, no, that's expected.
Wow.
What? I didn't even touch you.
I know you didn't. I got a weird pain in my shoulder. What's going on? Moving on.
What is it with you
I
tonight?
don't know. Number 5. Number 5. Which quiz show presented by Victoria Coren Mitchell is about 2 competing teams finding connections between difficult clues?
Excellent Friday quizzing, guys. Top rounds. Have a fab weekend and make sure you close the window.
I'm assuming that's what it says.
It disappeared on me when I was trying to pull it. bring it the whole thing in.
I like Victoria Coren Mitchell.
Hello, says. Oh yeah, close your windows before it rains. Thank you very much. You know who you are.
Thank you very much. Very late, but I'm here. Hello, Sarah. How's work going? Oh, it's so hot at work. There you go. Replied straight away.
Nice.
Number 6.
Number 6 is that one. The words of William Blake. No, we've got 2 7s on there.
Oh, right.
The words of William Blake appear in which anthemic song? Is it Jerusalem? Or which? That's what it says on there. And I didn't change it.
Neither did I.
So how can that be right? I checked that because True or False was definitely 7 when I created it.
I don't know.
True or false? Gwent is a town in the county of Gwent. It's number 6.
Guess what number 7 is? Victoria's wonderful. I met her a few times. Lovely person, says Charlie Grant. She's one of my 2 girl crushes along with Susie Dent. Attracted to smart women. I actually said that at a quiz once. It might have been the worst. I get away with saying a lot of things, especially with my regular quizzes. I said that I had a thing for Victoria Coren Mitchell, and then people in the audience went, ooh, and I went, well, I don't know, I'm just attracted to smart women. There's not a lot of luck round here, is there? To which someone looked at me and went, you are going to die. And that was at the Connaught. Does anyone remember that? Anyone plays for the Connaughts who's watching tonight? Let me know if you remember that one. I got almost a drink thrown at me. Anyway, number 6. Do you want to try and guess what it is?
Number 7.
The words of William Blake appear in which anthemic song? Is it Jerusalem or Rule Britannia?
I actually checked that because I knew we had it wrong on the sheet.
I don't know.
Unless you just switched it around just to
I wouldn't
wind me
have switched it for no reason.
up. No, just wind me up.
That is a good reason, but no, I didn't do that either.
Gremlins. Question, are we on time? Oh, we're alright actually. Question number 8.
8. Are you sure this is 8 now?
Yes.
Okay.
One for Jenna.
Right.
What angle in degrees is formed by the hands of a clock at 4 o'clock?
Hashtag question Switchgate, says Charlie Grant. I know, weird, isn't it? Mysteries are afoot. That was the wrong one, I'm sorry. I need to label those better, that was rubbish. See, I know where this button is at all times, but I can't remember where the other button
Well, that's because it's got a picture of a fart.
Yeah.
You got too clever with some of your buttons. They just don't mean anything.
I didn't even design those, they came with them.
Oh.
I did all the rest of them, I made those. Aren't they nice? Obviously I didn't make that one because that's a picture of Larry David, but...
Well, that one is quite interesting.
Unfortunately, I can't... can I show you? I guess. I don't know.
Will it work?
Basically, I have a set of buttons there which I can label myself, you see. They all the correspond to different noises, but I also have all the other things as well that move our camera along. So all those buttons there move our camera to certain things as well. Millennials say, since when did clocks have hands? Said Charlie Grant. I remember seeing that online. Someone said they had a floppy disk in their house and their son went, wow, you've got a 3D printed save button. Question number 9. Which Spice Girl advertised Milky Bar as a small child? As I've said before, if you would like to say Spice Girls in a Scottish accent, you say Space Ghettos in an American accent. Space Ghettos. I love it. I don't know. Space Ghettos. You off to tonight? Off to see the Space Ghettos. Use a sound effect you haven't used yet.
Don't think there is any.
This one.
We don't use that much, do we?
No. Do that when Jennifer to do a joke. And for number 9, we need the actual name, not the Spice Girl. We need her actual name.
And question number 10. Which country reset its calendar to year 1 in 2019?
Kimoshe says that's because you ain't funny.
That's it.
My name is Jeff.
What was that?
website full of these buttons. You got to be careful because some of them are actually a bit dodgy.
Yeah, that's a bit dodgy. I can read that one.
Yeah. I had Milky Bar Spice, so I guess that won't count, said Bertie.
No.
No. Okay, so that was your turn. Let's jump into the recap, and we're going to have a quick final look at those scores, and I'm going to get your felt ball guesses in order.
Indeed.
Yes. Order, as they say.
Order.
That was Borat. No, that actually was Channing Tatum in 22 Jump Street. Danny's meme. Have you looked at the meme yet? All right, guys, calm down with your meme asking. We've got a quiz to run.
He's off on one, isn't he?
Blooming heck. Right, so there you go. Right. Let's first look at tonight's meme then, because I would like to see it. Get it on there, get it on there, get it in there. Shut up, dog. Pretty sure it wouldn't have been Old Spice either. Hey.
Oh dear.
That's the sound effect Trump plays himself when he uses the bathroom like an adult. My name's Jeff. Right. I don't come here for the quizzes, Danny. I know you're not smart enough. Oh, look at that. Corporate needs you to find the difference between these two pictures. They're the same picture. Quality meme.
Shall we go off?
Sure. No? Right. Well,
I thought it was a good joke.
indeed, it was good. Right. That's it. There was a blank there. I'm just going to delete you. Wonderful.
Right, we've got more.
Fantastic.
So we're going to go off while we sort that through.
Yes, we'll see you in just a second. All right, we are back. Hello, everybody.
Can you do that red thing? It's annoying me.
You see, the red things are good because that means I don't have things in the way. I can move them properly.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
You don't care about what it was. Right.
We did this for the first time properly last week.
We did. Right. Okay then. So it is time for that felt ball guess. If you get the closest without going over, you get
3 points.
If you get the second closest,
2 points.
third closest,
1 point.
and if you are spot on, you do get
5.
5. But if you are just one ball over, you get smacked. No, you get nothing.
You get.
You get sweet bugger all. Right. Okay. So we've got 1,096 for Tommy plus 4.
Under.
Excuse me. 1,097 for Tom's mums.
Under.
Hey up me duck. 1,482.
Under.
Bev's Brainiacs and the Noski's Servant. 1,666.
Under.
Ow, my back.
What is it with you?
I don't know. 1,667 for the Redheads.
Under.
1,668 for Clumsor and the Monsters and Kerno.
Spot on.
Whoa! Okay then. So that means 5 points for Kerno and the Monsters and the Kernos. The Redheads get 2 points. Noski's Servants and Bev's Brainiacs get 1 point. So that means tonight's Felt Balls is 1,668.
It is.
It is.
And we have given away 14 points on that.
14 points.
Yeah, we've given away 14 points.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a lot.
I know you're not good at maths, but even you can add that up.
Yeah. One under. How annoying, says Danny. I'm always under everything. I'm too small. Right then. Let's do that. I think we had enough time for the recap. I haven't done that in a long time.
We're a bit early.
Yeah. Had a bit of a stutter there.
What was that?
Yes, make fun of my disability. Thank you.
I was actually taking the mick out of your voice, not about your height.
Words hurt, man. Words hurt. Okay, right. Okay.
I can't say that.
One in the barrel. Right. Oh. Let's get on then with the answers. Don't know why I said it like that. In that weird camp way.
Right, while you're getting that sorted, I'm just going to have a quick nosy at the old PayPal.
The old PayPal. Don't forget,
Yeah.
PayPal is there. PayPal.me/quiz actually.
Yes, it does help.
It does help us a lot, guys. Right then. Okay, here we go then. That ain't right. What's going on there? Oh, there we go.
Been on new one.
Again, that's very loud. There we go. My name's Jeff. Okay, here we go with the answers then. 2 points for all of these. Why are you playing again, you nana? Get off. Right, the Teletubby that has an antenna on its head shaped like a stick for blowing bubbles. It is not Tinky Winky. It is not Dipsy. It is not Lala. It is Poe.
Oh.
Poe. Number 2.
A Flemish giant is a rabbit.
Rabbit.
Sounds like it's going to be a big rabbit.
It is. It's huge.
Not a meat then.
You might call it a giant. The geological time that occurred first was the Permian or the Cambrian period. It was the Cambrian period. Cambrian.
The painted cloth that hangs across the rear of a stage is a backdrop.
Backdrop.
Mm.
And the fire comes out the building really quick. It's called a backdraft. Quiz show presented by Victoria Coren Mitchell is Only Connect. And I always feel like a genius when I get one of them. It's a very hard show. Maybe I don't get the format. I don't know.
So I say, shh, I'm hunting wabbits.
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Gwent is a town in the county of Gwent. Is there one? No, there isn't. We made that up.
It's a county.
Yes. But there's a York in Yorkshire.
I'm just saying, it's just the county. There's no town.
There isn't a town. Some do have a small town named after them as well. Which is quite weird.
Do William Blake's words appear in Jerusalem or rule Britannia? It is Jerusalem. I don't know either of those. I don't know what it is. Love the missing vowels round of Only Connect. They did one about comics and I still didn't do very well on it. Number 8.
What angle is formed by the hands of a clock at 4 o'clock? It is 120 degrees.
120. It used to be, but it went to Glamorgan. Oh my god. You know what? Delete your Facebook again. Number 9. A Spice Girl that advertised Milky Bar as a small child. It was Emma Bunton. The one I fancied as a kid. That is, thank you guys from the McQuays and Team Kerno. Now show us your knickers with pleasure. That's the wrong one. There we go. Tell you what, I'm going to delete that bloody Blossom the cow. You think it's a Photoshop anyway, and she's not knickers, so I don't care about her. Right, I deleted her. She's gone. And finally, number 10. Which country reset its calendar to year 1 in 2019? It is, in the news at the moment, Japan. It was when the Emperor Kito abdicated, and the new emperor starts with year 1. Reiwa one. Yeah. Sung Jerusalem at a funeral today, says Roy. Oh, that's not a fun anecdote. Sorry that you were at a funeral. Yeah, sorry that you were at a funeral. I hope you had an okay day otherwise. Right. That's it. That is it. Until the felt balls. Oh, no, I didn't the felt balls. We've done the felt balls. That's it. What am I missing? Team scores. Yes, we've got that to do. Jesus. Get your head in the game, Stafford. I know what what's through you. Boozy bonus. It's the boozy bonus. That we with our pub quizzes, basically for our rollover round, we make it so that every single team can take part. So it's not just the top teams that have got a shot at it. And that is the last question of the night. And that's what threw you. It did. Woody and Buzz. Didn't do that in a while, have I?
No.
Blue
Ooh,
background.
We've got a bit of a shadowy thing going on.
Bertie says bye. Bye.
What was that?
The door. I think. Was it the
The
door?
door is opening on its own.
Help!
It was actually closed. We heard the handle go.
Help! Poltergeist!
That is really freaky.
You've both been brilliant this week. See you Wednesday. Thank you, Jackie. You've been brilliant. Thank you from Lisa. Thank you so much for your donation. That's really
Seriously,
generous.
the handle moved on the door.
Please donate more money so we can get hire an exorcist.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That is weird.
I need a young priest and an old priest. Okay, I'm going to give you another 30 seconds to get your final scores on the screen and I shall read them out. Doris Stokes is needed. Who's Doris Stokes? That's something I'm missing out.
I know Doris Stokes is, but I think he's obviously older than he's pretending to be.
Yeah.
If he knows
Doris Stokes died in 87, so how do you know it, Doris Stokes, Danny? Jesus. That being said, though, I introduced my girlfriend to Fred Dibner. She had no idea.
Well, you know that just because he was the ultimate stereotype of a northern person.
Absolute psychopath. He used to just climb up bloody buildings with no support. He'd be like, anyway, let's work brick goals in there. Fantastic.
Yeah, or he'd be at the bottom of the chimney, just waiting for it to start to topple towards him.
Well, a bit of loose masonry up there. Get Zach Baggins on the job. Ghost Adventurers, says Sumu over on Twitch. Is the door opening? Is someone there, says Christopher Reese? I hope not. Fred Dibner, fantastic guy, says Roy. He's brilliant.
There are a lot of documentaries on him on... It's just shut itself.
That might be the wind. But I mean, I don't know how it opened.
The handle... I actually saw the handle move.
Guys, if you don't hear from us, we want you to know that we love you guys and we really appreciate the support this past year or so. Ugh. Right, let's do those scores then before we
That's freaking me out.
before we die. Right.
It is. It's really freaking me out.
Gremlins. He won Mastermind, I believe, says Joe. That wasn't right. I just put everyone's name in order.
That was stupid of
That
you.
was very stupid of me, wasn't it? What was I thinking? Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go then. That looks weird, doesn't it? Right, we've got Tom's 152 as well as A Up Me Duck. 63 for Clumps for the Monsters. 64 for Chris and Her. Portrait of a Cock. Firebreathe Rubber Duck. One Girl and Her Pen. 66. 68 for Noski Servants and Redheads. 70 points for Jamie's Giants. 72 for the Kilos as well as Gangsters. Best Brain X got 75. Charlie Not Going Factory 78. Tommy Plus 4 got 80. And Kerno got 81.
Right, I'll close that fully if that opens again.
Right. Alright, then Derek Okori says Danny O'Shea. He's dead and all. So there you go. Well done, Kernos, for winning tonight with a massive 5-point bonus getting you to 81. Well done. Right, let's get back then. Hello. Oh, that doesn't look right, does it? That one. And then we'll do
Well, I said it's the ghost of the pigs who's baking you bed.
Come Back Home to Roost.
No,
Oh.
pigs don't fly.
Well, you tell enough porkies you do.
So there we have it.
Thanks, guys, says Roy. Thank you very much, Roy.
We'll see you all on Wednesday or maybe on Monday and Tuesday if you're in the Brighton area.
Indeed.
We've got some cracking rounds set up, haven't we?
Indeed. Right then, thank you very much for playing. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you are doing. Make sure you keep a responsible distance. Wear a mask when needed. Protect the elderly and the vulnerable. Be nice to each other. And your... I know, 80 coming seconds, says Sue. And your quote for this week, it is not from a person, it's just from a random website. Be the person that makes others feel included. Thank you very much for playing. Have a lovely time. We'll see you on
Thank you.
Wednesday.
We'll see you Wednesday. Good night.